Welcome to being incarnated on planet Earth. You are now gifted with the supernatural abilities because of our planet passing through a sector of the universe that activates God DNA within every man, woman, child. You are the new keeper of the flames of love. You are the keepers of supernatural powers when you invoke I am. And you are the gatekeeper of miracles every day and every way. I salute you in the spirit of Ubuntu. Ashe, Aho, Donada, Wado. So let it.
Yes, I am Lord Brahma, Master Vishnu, Shiva. Yes, I am Adonai. I am Elohim. I am Allah. I am Ra. I am Anu. I am Tengri. I am Ahura Mazda. I am Yahweh. I am Buddha. I am Krishna. I am Jehovah. I am Quetzalcoatl. I am Tahuti. I am Wakatanka. I am El Shaddai. I am Shekinah. I am Lord and Master. Yes. Arm, leg, arm, head.
Keep on smiling, be the very best you are.
Putting out a call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Family, I am here with a magical moment of young musicians. And this is Kim, Sister Kim, and she has a message about investing into the future musicians of our community. Sister Kim, tell us what you got here.
Hi everyone, Kim, proud parent of children at the Big Apple Leadership Academy for the Arts. We teach HBCU high-stepping marching band to our kids from age 5 and up. It is a free after-school program, tuitionless, and it's open to all. Our kids are amazing. If you can, jump on our website. We're looking for support, donations. Our kids need new instruments so that they can high step on. Our website is www.bola.org, BALAA.org. And I appreciate the time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And so family, listen up close. We're talking about investing in the artists of tomorrow. By investing in them, if you have a little expendable change to invest, in the youth, the genius, this is the opportunity. And in this description on this video will be the details of sending your donation to PayPal or Zelle or Cash App.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for your support. Our children are the future.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Success is your destiny. Love, wisdom, power. Remember, always who you are. Yes, yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Love, yes, power. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Master. Yes, I am. Yes, love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Say yes to yourself. Yes, I am. Protected. Yes, yes, I am. Master. I am. Yes,
Greetings, family. Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids. I'm your host, Ankh Rising Sun. I want to thank you for joining us tonight, now, and in the future. We're going to have a lot of powerful information to share with you for your regeneration, your health, techniques, devices that you can have at home. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Ask and you will receive. And in my research, product developing, sometimes you get genius downloads as like side effects, things that have been covered but needs to be reinforced and amplified. So I am thankful to my Nuke Poo Nuke. I am thankful to my I am. Nuke Poo Nuke means the Atlantean Egyptian language. I am that I am. The ancient pre-dynastic Egypt was an outer city of Atlantis. Atlantis was a million years ahead of us today, spiritually, technologically, industrially, militarily. So many of us right now who might be listening in, some of this may seem familiar to you because you too are Atlantean returned. I also welcome you. So as we start this show, I always like to say thank you for being born. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for surviving, landing through your mother's stargate, whether it was a smooth incarnation or you had to tuck and roll from a burning ship of your mother's stargate in the formative years from conception to the age of 7. And I say to all my brothers and sisters, we are greater. I am in you is greater than our memories. I am in you, I am in me is greater than our dream life experiences. So to rise and ascend into our magnificence of our star seed illumination, we say, yes, I am. Forgiving everybody from my past lives, like the countless waves in the ocean that spreads out over the horizon. And I say, yes, I am. Everybody, please forgiving me. And most of all, because this is a hard thing to do during this dark cycle of unevolved souls incarnating upon the rooftop of a beautiful spaceship known as Terra, or also called Earth, while we incarnate on the prison planet chicken farm Earth. If you can make it here on planet Earth, you can make it anywhere. You will rise from this Earth time experience like a Jedi master ready to incarnate on whatever planet, because it'll be easy street compared to the convoluted, uh, bent and twisted, unevolved souls misappropriating life force. So we spin our awareness into the here and now and think, cast our imagination into the countless future possibilities, countless timelines, and say, I am forgiving everybody in my future possibilities. And I ask everybody in my future possibilities to please forgive me. And most of all, I am forgiving myself. And that's important, family. Sometimes it's hardest for us to forgive ourselves. We're our own worst critics. And we say, yes, I am worthy to forgive myself in this life. Yes, I am worthy of forgiving all my past incarnations. Yes, I am greater than my memories. And yes, I am love, wisdom, power. And as we now collectively gather our billions and zillions of voltage that radiates through us collectively through our consciousness, we say together and collectively, in the name of love, we are calling upon our ascended master life coaches. See, down here on this planet, we have free will, family. And with this free will, we can decide to raise our consciousness to higher levels, or we can decide we want to stay grounded, reincarnated, with amnesia to each cycle of incarnation. We can decide. Or we can shut down and go to a sleep. But remember, consciousness is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. So you might think you're sleeping for gazillions of years, but energy is going to awaken. Or you can say, I am supreme master over all my dream realities. And you can ascend to the highest heights of being a Buddha, Lady Buddha, Krishna, Lady Krishna, Christ. But you need a personal coach. We all need a coach sometimes. And in being that we need a coach, we call upon our ascended master coaches, Yeshua, Mary of Magdalene. We call upon the latest Christ born. Let me go to the latest Christ born in the Congo, Simeon Toko. Family, this brother, the latest Christ, was born in the Congo, and he was there in the 60s. He brought up an army. He invoked an army of muscle-bound, bulletproof black angels that turned over the colonialist, occupationalist terrorists known as the Belgians. Turned over their tanks, the heavy guns, the machinery, and chased them out of the Congo. Black angels called upon by Simeon Toko. And Simeon Toko not only did that, he allowed them to chop his physical body up, and he would reassemble within seconds. Look him up. You're not going to find this information on the Daily News, New York Times, Los Angeles Times. You're not going to find that there because they don't want you to know that the latest Christ was born in the Congo, looking like the Olmec heads of ancient Atlantean monuments that you find in Central and South America. Simeon Toko, they said, okay, we're going to take you up for a ride, Simeon. He got on a jet in the 60s. They took him out over the ocean. Said, now this is what we're going to do. We're going to throw him out the plane at 20,000 feet. Said, come here, Simeon. You know what he did? He said, stop. The jet engine stopped. The wind stopped. The plane stopped and was suspended mid-air. The Roman Catholic priest got on his knees along with the whole air crewman on the jet and said, please forgive us, Simeon. Please forgive us, Simeon Toko. All right. We're inviting another ascended master from what we call today's Africa. Oh, and Simeon Toko and Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba, when they were babies, their mamas said that the ceiling would open up and take them into the heavens until the crack of dawn. They would bring the baby back to the mothers for their advanced training. Imagine that every night. Okay? As babies. Here on the right, this is ascended master from Senegal, Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba. Let me share some of the things. Special acknowledgement to Sheikh Sufi. Special acknowledgement to my brother, Professor Kareem, who is now an ancestor. And I know he's rocking and rolling with Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba, Sheikh Ibrahim. Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba walked on water. Now, this is the thing, family. He was a Muslim ascended master, a Sufi Muslim, not Sunni, not Shiite. He was Sufi. And the difference between Sufism is mysticism of Islam. And Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba was a mystic. Not only did he levitate and take off and fly through the air, he also walked on water. He was on a ship, a floating boat. And the French, the French tried, family, in the turn of the century, late 1900s, they tried to convert Senegal from Muslim or Islamic to Christian. Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, I got to do my prayers. And the belligerent European captain said, not on my boat. So Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba took his prayer rug, climbed over the rail, and walked on water and did his prayers, or what in Islam said, he did his salat. And when he finished, he walked on the water back up onto the ship. And it is reported that he had sand on his forehead from doing his prayers on the surface of the water. So we're talking about trans-dimensional, intergalactic, multi-dimensional masters of dream time. He also wrote 7 tons of prayers. And they say some of them were so powerful that they buried them in the ocean. They said, oh, we can't handle this. I read an English version, and let me tell you, it was the most incredible reading I ever had in my life. I felt like I was in altered state. I was in a trance by the descriptive usage of words. Simeon Toko was also hungry lion proof. They put him in a cage with hungry lions, and the lions acted like kittens around Simeon Toko. This is family. This is in the 20s through the 40s. Now, wait a second. This is in the early 1900s, I think up until in the 30s, 1930s. This is not that long ago. This is not that long ago. So he stayed with the kittens in his prayers. And when they said, okay, get him out that cage because we're not getting anywhere. The one who opened the cage, Simeon Toko, walked out, and the lions grabbed the man who unlocked Simeon Toko, grabbed him, and ate him for lunch and perhaps a little supper. All right. Next, the French, the colonial French, said, oh, we got something else for you. Bullets. Bullets wouldn't harm him. Then they said, we make a giant bonfire and put put Sheikh Amadou Bamba in a giant bonfire. He sat in the giant bonfire, did his prayers, his meditation, and was writing prayers. And he stayed in there 3 days until they said, tell his mama to come and get him. And his mama had to come, God bless her, and say, Simeon, come out that fire. Dream mastery. All right. This is what Simeon Toko did. So we thank you and invite you, Simeon Toko. All right. Saint Germain. Now he is the keeper of Mount Shasta in Northern California, entrance into the hollow earth, where you and I would go inside the hollow earth, family, and we would live, instead of 50 to 80 years, we would live 15,000 years, because the earth's surface, this rooftop that we think is normal, is a post-apocalyptic golden age remnants of an ancient time of majestic beauty and advanced technology. We're in the Stone Age, the dark cycle of ignorance, young souls being incarnated, young religions. Everything on this surface of the earth is like mud, puddle, and you in your I am can sprout and rise like a lotus out of the muddy, chaotic waters of physical life by invoking our I am. So we thank you and invite you, Saint Germain. Black Madonna, Mother Mary, we thank you and invite you. And there's photos on the internet, family, of the Pope giving reverence and praying and bowing to the divine Black Madonna. And that's the picture on the right. We thank and invite Angel of Protection. Now, this is the Ethiopian description of Archangel Michael. And the Ethiopian Bible has the missing books that was taken out of the European version to enslave. The missing books is in the Ethiopian Bible, approximately 20 odd books. So if you try to draw from the modern, Jehovah's Witnesses wrote their own Bible based on the King James Version. Remember, it's missing 20 books. So we thank and invite Archangel Michael. This is the angel of protection. So wherever you may be, wherever you may sense uneasiness, whether it's on a walking, driving, on a bus, a train, or a plane, in your silence, you can say, Archangel Michael, brother, please come in. Protect me, protect those around, and change the frequency and neutralize any form of ignorance. Protect. I am divine protection through Archangel Michael, and it will come to pass. Angel of healing. So we thank and invite Archangel Michael to be on the show. And ladies, mothers out here, you want to have Archangel Michael, ask him before going to sleep at night. See, we don't have the training, the proper training has been broken for mothers to become, daughters to become mothers and sons to become fathers. So hopefully you can pick up on this individually and for your family. Archangel Michael, please surround my home, surround my children, nieces, and nephews. You can ask Archangel Michael and decree that he protects you, your family, and have him protect your home, your apartment, or your house. So before you go to sleep, you're in a shield, an impenetrable shield of protection. Um, this has been, I've gotten reports back from sisters who said, they were about to get mugged or something worse, and they called on Archangel Michael, and instantly the outcome changed. I'm on a bicycle here in New York City amongst multi-ton trucks, buses, cars, and I ride in the streets, and I always ask Archangel Michael to protect myself, my sons, my nephews, my brothers and sisters, family, friends, and loved ones. Archangel Michael is there for quantum intervention, family. You can have quantum intervention, asking Archangel Michael to assist you. And these are tools, and I don't belong to anybody's church, family, but these are definitely forces of nature that you can invoke so that you can be protected and optimize your purpose in this life. The most important dates is the date you realize what you was born to do and your birthday. All right. Nikolai Tesla, we thank and invite for you to be here. Sanat Kumar, we thank and invite. Metatron, Enoch the Ethiopian who ascended into the heavens and became Metatron. We would talk about some Metatron technology tonight, family. Metatron. Oh, hold on a second. Let me plug in my power. I just got to notice I better plug in my juice before I lost it. Okay. Archangel of Healing, Archangel Raphael, thank and invite. Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Strength, we thank and invite. Archangel Uriel, Angel of Knowledge and Enlightenment, we thank and invite. And the forces of nature that live within us, we are going to call on the forces, the chakras, the tree of life that is within us, family. And let me get the picture up here so you can see. Let me see if I have it here, because I've had put different pictures. Let me see if I have one showing the chakras. If I don't, I'll put it back up. All right. Yeah, we put this one up. Ilegba, Oshun, Yemaya, Olokun, Shango, Ogun, Obatala, Olokun, Orumila. All these forces, these are chakras within you. Ochosi. These are various chakras, family. We thank and invite. Buddha, Lady Buddha, Krishna, Lady Krishna. We thank and invite you to be on the show. Ganesh, Monkey King, Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu. We thank and invite you upon this platform tonight. We thank and invite Goddess of Love from Atlantis, Ancient Kemet, Heteru, known by many names, Diana, Venus. We thank and invite upon this show tonight. Get your water, family, get your crystals, get your prayer stick, get your prayer feather, so that you can be a part of our collective tonight. In the comments, put what part of the world you're listening from, whether it's a city, town, state, country, because we are also being listened and watched by off-planet superior intelligence. So we say together, Ashe, Aho, Donada, Wado, Amen, Amen. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Oops, I forgot. White buffalo calf woman, Quetzalcoatl, Ratah. We thank and invite. Imhotep, Ptahotep, Akhenaten. We thank and invite. These are individuals you can call upon to be your personal coach, family. Because we need help down here. We are in a consciousness prison. And before I go on with that, I wanted to highlight the comments because we are family. And I appreciate all your commentary. Thank you, Nicole. Happy Healing Tuesday. Let me see here. Like and share, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Sardinia Ramos. Thank you. Ikedia again, putting in their colors. Rhonda Cooper. Good to see you from Rex, Georgia. Greetings all tuning in from Rex, Georgia. Rainwater. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. And here we have blessings to Professor Kareem. Yes, yes. All right, world traveler, we see you. Thank you. Peace to Brother Ankh and the fam. All right. Onurus Banu. Peace, family. We thank Warner Robbins. Here we go. Washington, D.C. is in the house. So mote it be. Georgia. Savannah, Georgia. Yeah, that's what we like to see. New Jersey. All right. So please post so that I can share that we are living and listening from everywhere, because it just takes a few spirits, takes a few people to transform frequencies, high frequencies from low frequencies. But we need fuel. So what I'm going to start out with, let's talk about fueling up. First thing I like to always say, the ancient Egyptian tonic of rejuvenation, purification, healing. This is an ancient Egyptian tea for regeneration and decalcify your chakras and arrest cellular time. And this is known as Kinkaliba, family. I say it on every show. Special acknowledgement to Brother Rich. Take a swig for him. Salutations to you. Salutations to the family. Ashe, aho. And it tastes so good. Kinkaliba tea, family, will clear, regenerate your cells, your organs, known for pain relief, balancing blood pressure, diabetes challenges, Kinkaliba tea, pain relief, Kinkaliba tea, high blood pressure, Kinkaliba tea. And these teas, the reason for drinking these teas, and do a 50-50 with Gayusa. Kinkaliba tea is amazing, and you drink it throughout the day. Special acknowledgement to X-Clan Brother Jay. He came and got a whole gallon of the tea. And what I do is I like to put inside of the tea cinnamon, allspice, and have a certain amount of maple syrup to make it taste delicious. So you just want to keep drinking it. All right. Next thing I want to acknowledge. Oh, yeah. Let me put this banner up. Here it is. Let's see. I don't know what happened to Brother Logic. He must be out shopping somewhere in South Atlanta. This here, family, I'll share it and I'll share it again. Take a note. Look at that pattern. That is the same pattern, six-sided pattern of melanin, crystals, and snowflakes. Structure. This is Y power. Special acknowledgement to the brother who wishes to remain anonymous. We call him Y Power Man. It's a powder. It's edible orgone. Those of you who are sensitive, see if you can tune into the energy. And if you can, put it in the comments. Let me move this out the way. You can order this from the websites that's in the ticker tape. All right. Now, some people, it smells like chocolate too. Some people have an issue with one of the ingredients called whey. But what this master alchemist did, he used basic ingredients that's on the label, but the proportions transmuted into another element. And if you go to the website, you would see that you have testimonies of people, men and women, literally being restored back to their youth gradually as they drink this throughout the day. See what it says? Reignite the energy of youth. See, that's the biggest miseducation, is that you have a body that's constantly renewing old cells to new cells. You can regenerate if you put the intention in, family, and remain timeless. All right. Now, what's also important is liquid minerals. Special acknowledgement to Brother Albert. And he has these really good minerals. Oh, I'm glad we brought this up. Excuse me. The creatorsbreath.com. I wish I could freeze the ticker tape. The creatorsbreath.com. These liquid minerals is what we're needing because the minerals are missing from our modern day food. Now, I want all the pet owners, whether you have a dog, a cat, or whatever else you have in the house, I want you to become aware of something that I was guided through my I am to do. My cat, I have a male cat, Tabby, and he's over 10 years young. And he had urinary problems. So I tried the veterinarian. That's $1,500 to $2,000. All right. And I had two cats. My brother did a kitty cat drive-by and dropped two male from the same litter. And they started having those urinary problems. I ended up spending over $5,000 until I said, I can't keep doing this. So I got into meditation. If y'all want to hear, listen to what they told me to do. Take water, and I use pyramid water. I'll describe that in a second. Take water, add the liquid minerals from the creatorsbreath.com, squirt it, and then I took that mineral rich water and put it in a syringe, and then I would twice a day grab the cuff of my cat's neck and feed him with the syringe. Family, it cleared up his irritation of his urethra and bladder. I didn't have to take him to the vet. It worked. All right. It worked. So if you have various health challenges or conditions, most of it is due to inadequate minerals. Even what people be getting, what do you call it? Cold sores, herpes, all that is because of inadequate minerals. It's like our body, if it has the right minerals, it's like being inside of a boat. Imagine a wooden boat that floats on the sea of existence, but the wood holding the boat up has to have the nutrients to prevent holes from allowing water to compromise, or dirty viruses and bacteria from compromising your healthy boat, which is your body and your skin suit. Another thing, I notice a lot of people right now. Have you noticed, family? A lot of people are getting sniffles, colds, flu, knocked off their feet. Easy remedy. Get an onion, ginger, and lemon. Slice it up on your chopping board. Fill up a pot of water. Bring the water to a boil. Have a glass top so you can see when the bubbles are coming up. And when you get that water boiling, you take the sliced onions, don't matter if it's red or white, ginger, and lemons, and let it simmer for about a half an hour. Turn the flame down and let it simmer for a half an hour, and let it sit in the water for at least until it reaches room temperature. Then add cinnamon. And then if you want to add like maple syrup or honey, you can do so. I like adding cinnamon and maple syrup. I like maple syrup. So the onion neutralizes the bacteria and viruses. The ginger dissolves the mucus that the bacteria and the viruses like to congregate. And then the lemon alkalizes your body so you can feel the difference within 24 hours. That quick. You don't have to go through a week or two of suffering. Just remember that remedy because right now in this cold season, even down in Georgia, it's freezing. I have a good friend giving you a shout out, Andrea. She's in Stone Mountain, snow on the ground. It's cold. It's like, what y'all moved there for? But anyway, but a lot of people sick, getting sick, sneezes. I see people walking around with their face condoms again. You know, the masks. I call them face condoms. I want to share something else with you. Been in the lab zone. Been creating, using magnets to increase circulation. And I'm presently sitting on a magnet, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Because I stay in the lab. And I'm just looking to see if I have anything else I wanted to bring up. Special acknowledgments to Sonia. Cell salts is a good thing. So thank you, Benjamin. What do you say right here? Let me see if this is in accord with what we're talking about. 12 tissue salts, one for every zodiac. 90% off people are low, and all I am getting sucked into a portal something, man. This time, okay. Cell salts. So thank you, Sonia. Let me see where I left off. Thank you for introducing me, Professor Brother Sirius. Oh, give thanks. We got North Augusta, South Carolina here in the house. All right. Louisiana, Baton Rouge is in the house. Union, New Jersey is in the house. Y'all go ahead and put it up. You know, let me know because we're having fun. Listen, been working with magnets for a long time. We got to magnetize our blood for circulation. The difference, family, between us when we were in our teens and 20s versus over 25, I call it over 25, circulation. We're not getting the circulation to our head, to our extremities. Staten Island is here. We don't get an adequate circulation, family. So using magnets in the correct manner increases circulation through extremities. Now, I've been working on this for a long time, and I'm going to share with you if you want to try it. You can get yourself some magnets, just like this, different sizes. You can find them. Okay, you can try getting neodymium. Just look them up. It's called neodymium magnets, and you stick them together for your digit that you want to stick it together. Just this finger right here, your pinky. Why? Listen, y'all could do this with me. I did it and had fun. If you look up how fast does a blood cell travel through the whole body, it says a blood cell will travel approximately 1 minute throughout the whole body. All right. Then you can ask, well, how many miles do we have in the average body? How many miles of blood vessels? They say on average it's about 60,000 miles of blood vessels in your body. So if you have 60,000 miles of blood cells. And one cell takes 1 minute to travel through the body. How fast at traveling? One blood cell goes through the whole body in 1 minute, and you have approximately 60,000 miles of blood. How fast does it take? How fast does a blood cell travel through the body? Y'all tell me in the comments what you come up with. That basic math. Let me know. Because what we can do is create a magnetic ring. You can do this at home, family, until you get a product from me. And I want to thank everyone who's listening, who's waiting on product from me, who sent their donation, and they're waiting patiently. Another item upgrade is combining acacia wood and sandalwood. Acacia wood beads and sandalwood beads creates a magical, supernatural blend for vitality and also energy and personal magnetism to increase manifestation of your personal dreams, goals, and desires. And trees have spirits. Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba said, acacia wood has a name, a spirit name. And that spirit name is, I'll type it in. We're going over this because we're going somewhere with this. Ja La Ban. And I'm going to post it. Jalaban. Now, that is what you say to the acacia wood. And I have acacia wood. I put it in my magnets with copper. This is acacia wood. You can get it off Amazon. You got acacia wood all over the world, but it has a spirit to it. And you want to acknowledge the spirit. And inside of it, I put the magnets. Now, let's talk about sandalwood. What's the spiritual name? Does anybody in the audience know what the spirit name is of sandalwood? We're going to look it up right now together. What's the spirit name of sandalwood? Let's see what they pull up. Let me see what they show. Okay, they're telling you here. They're speaking of it. Here's part of it. Let me put this so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to add this to the screen. Share screen. I'm going to see if they're showing it on. I think this is Google. Make sure you could see this. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing if they're putting the name, because when you invoke sandalwood, the name of the spirit of the sandalwood tree, let's see here. Okay, they're not speaking. They're not even showing it on Google. So let's get rid of this. The spirit name is for sandalwood Cherdan. Chandan. I think I got the pronunciation right. Let me put this on the screen so you can see it. I did a search and found it's called Chandan. So you I have sandalwood beads and I got acacia wood beads. When you combine the two of them, it creates a powerful two wood formula. And then I'll show you right here. This is what it looks like. I take the powder and then make beads. Hold on. This is acacia in between acacia beads. This is jalaban. Okay. Chandan and jalaban. Yes. This is sandalwood and acacia wood together. And it creates a battery effect upon the body when worn together. It puts micro voltage in the body. So we want to increase blood flow and we want to increase voltage. And I'll just show you, you can order these. You're getting free, actually, you're getting like a free workshop tonight. You just take these and they're so strong. Be careful, don't pinch your skin. You can make a ring with the right number. And you'll note, see, this is a ring that you can create. And it's a magnetic field going around the finger. And it will literally assist you in magnetizing your blood. I'm giving you the basics. Remember, this is just the basics. But what I found also, family, is that when that blood starts flowing, this finger, yes, Phoenix, that's Chandan and Jalaban. And I want to make sure I got the spelling right. What it does, getting that blood flowing through the pinky, that's the heart. So the meridians of the smallest digit of the pinky is the heart and small intestines. And that's why a lot of people, when they eat heavy, they'll have a heart attack because it's straining. The intestines are being strained and it pulls on the heart. And that's why, like sometime in romance, when a lover sucks on the finger, the pinky finger, that's very tantric to do, a man to a woman or a woman to a man, or, each of the fingers have the organs, and the heart is the first organ created after conception. So the ancient Atlantean Egyptians wore a magnetic pinky ring that in European terms, they call it a signet ring. A ring that Europeans, from the Romans all the way to the royalty of Europe, found to be like, oh, that is so debonair. That is so cool. That is so powerful. That looks sleek. We're going to do that too. They learned it from the African Egyptians. Magnetizing the pinky ring. Because the pinky ring, the blood flows slow through the finger. And that is how the blood gets magnetized along with the crystallized and the heart energy. Then you have arrangements of magnets. So if you want to do a double, you can create it like this. You just have to glue it correctly. And this will charge up your crystals, your water. You put it underneath your water. You put it underneath your, make a wrist bracelet. Remember what they call Anunnaki having a look like a watch they're wearing? What if that watch is actually magnetism placed on the inside of the wrist and the outside of the wrist for magnetizing the blood? What if? You can try those experiments, but be careful with those neodymiums, and do not let anyone who is pregnant or have a pacemaker experiment with the magnets, because it's dangerous. And you got to keep away from your credit cards and your ATM cards and things of sort. So I just wanted to touch on that in case anybody has an experimental mind. But there's one thing I want to share with you tonight, family, that you can do in the comfort of your home to create a healing, regenerating field of xenon. You take a xenon bulb and you take two magnets. Let me show you. This you could use ceramic magnets. These little magnets right here. You take two of these, and where they're attracted to each other, see how they're attracted through my hand? This is to show you that we essentially have a lot of space in between. Our bodies is basically space. We have ghost bodies, family. So basically, you're seeing there's enough magnetism to travel right through my finger and attract the other magnet. This is what you want to do, whether you use tape or glue, with a xenon bulb to amplify it and have the whole room that you're working or sleeping in a xenon healing field. You got that? Let me get a xenon bulb. Now, this is only if you're over 25, okay? And if you want to be pain-free. Or if you want to create for people a healing amulet, it would look like this. Here's a xenon bulb, and then you would basically tape the xenon in between the two magnets. Let me see if I get it. Here it is right here. See, let's see it. When the xenon is between two magnets, the energy is tremendously amplified. There you go, right there. It's amplified, so you can tape it or glue it and amplify the energy of the xenon. And xenon is a noble gas. Those who have listened to the show before, and that noble gas is known for repairing cells, healing tissues, unless the individual has unresolved emotional issues that they're holding on resentment or a grudge knowingly or unknowingly. And if there's a grudge in the tissues or a grudge of emotion in the cells, xenon helps to forget the memory of the pain. And then another noble gas called krypton. Krypton gas helps to break the grudge. So krypton is sometimes used with xenon. And you don't have to get a big old tank of krypton or a big old tank of xenon, because that's very expensive. You can use the bulb, and that small contraption will literally charge up your room. Now, I just did something with the putting a xenon bulb inside of the magnetic ring that I never did before. And I'm going to see what happens on this show when I take, ooh, gotta adjust my seat, take a xenon bulb and put it inside of the circle. Okay? Let's see what happens. I'm going to first muscle test, and that's how you could tell if the energy is really going to be profound. I use a muscle test. And here we go. I'm going to lower this is the weight. This is the ring. We'll put it right here. Okay, here's the xenon bulb. This is the lift. Now I'm going to take the xenon bulb and put it inside the ring. Heavy. So now I take the ring, turn it upside down. Something's happening and it feels good. Just created a healing field of xenon ring right here and a magnetic ring and having the xenon inside the ring. Now I'm using a smaller weight, but I'm going to now try it with a larger weight. And this is you can do at home, family. I get testimonies from various people that tell me how their body looks and feels younger using the xenon bulb. But what would happen if you take a smaller ring and put the xenon bulb with a tighter fit? Now you gotta be careful because xenon bulb is glass. So I'm going to create, let me show you. I'm creating a smaller ring versus this ring. I'm going to make a smaller one and wrap it around. Just making it 2 layers. Here we go. All right, here we go. And these are strong, so be careful. Don't have these around your children. Have a safe place to experiment. And now I'm going to see what it's like with this smaller version and more snug fit of magnets and xenon. All right, going to take a muscle test. The weight I don't feel any difference with the weight. So what I do is I turn the magnetic ring upside down and now I feel the energy. Yeah, that feels good. And I thank you for inspiring me to share that. And let me show you what it looks like. Start with weaker round magnets. Here is a xenon vortex family that you can create so that you can sleep in a healing field. And what would happen if you tape or glue the bulb and then place it in a glass of water like an altar, but actually it'll be like a transmitting field. This would be very powerful. Unlimited possibilities of amplifying your thoughts, your feelings, for healing and also regenerating. So we glue it, and now you got a power piece here. Try it in your own due time. Dave is asking 30. The donation for the pinky ring is 30. But I also encourage you to make your own. You got your xenon bulb? Get some magnets, some round magnets. You can get them on Amazon or eBay, and just wrap them around and experiment, because it creates a youth regenerating field is what we're talking about. Regeneration, family, to create the energy needed. Your plants will start to show you their robust growing. Yeah, it works for couples. Mike asked, "Would anything that amplifies?" Now, this is the flip side. When you create high energy, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll tell y'all right now. When you're around people that have unresolved issues, yogis noticed when they came to America and they had their energy at high energy levels, people who have unresolved emotional issues, it comes to the surface and they start acting out of their rabbit ass minds. So some people can handle energy, and some people, they start bugging out. I saw somebody bug out from the pinky ring, and I said, "Give me that back. Give me that pinky ring back. You're not no." Mm-mm. So be careful supercharging people, because not everybody's ready. Uh, Also, in news, we're gonna move right into. There's a health fair happening in Brooklyn the weekend of September 8th and 9th. I'll put the StreamYard, I mean, not the StreamYard, the Eventbrite link, and you're going to have Professor Haru speaking about remedies. And that website is on the ticker tape, called herbalresults.net. There it is right there. So if you're not in the New York City area, it's going to be at Restoration uh, Nicholas Bookstore, and they will have a health fair that's also being streamed, and he's going to be the keynote speaker, talking about all the remedies that you can experience for healing, rejuvenation, and personal activation. Here it is. Let me pull this up and put it on the screen. That health fair is going to be the same weekend that Brother Rich is doing his event. So contact Nicholas Bookstore, 718-858-40. I mean 858. Let me check to make sure. First, let me put this up. This is the health fair, the first one. Vendors are welcome to contact. Let me move the banner out the way. February 8th and February 9th at Restoration and Nicholas Bookstore, which is right next to um, Restoration. Donations $20 tickets available on Eventbrite. Um, the contact number is 858-718-858-4400. This is going to be happening from noon to 5 p.m. Saturday's event will be 5 to 8 p.m. at Nicholas and 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Restoration. So it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a beautiful thing. And this is Professor Haru of herbalresults.net. So this is a program that you want to tap into, whether you're there live or through Eventbrite. I just want to share that. And then the rest of the audience, you know that Brother Rich is doing an event in um, Stone Mountain, Black Wall Street. All right, we got another question. How do you make them? New to the channel, by the way, I saw you on Brother Rich. Oh, Sam, you just missed the whole presentation. I just showed you how to make them. I just showed you. So go back to the recording because we're about ready to wrap it up, and you'll be able to see how you can make it. Okay. Any questions in the audience other than how do you make them? And I'll just show again the final result of the Xenon and the magnets You make a pinky ring with the magnets. But here's the xenon inside, and the xenon, it creates a field. Can anybody sensitive enough to feel the energy field? And then you can put your intentions, you can talk to the energy and have it do your bidding. So it's not something to just look at and say, "Oh, that's cool." You can actually say, "I am within me. I am within the magnets. I am within Xenon. Xenon, Xenon, Xenon. Bless all the audience who are looking at this now. I am love, wisdom, power flooding all the listening audience now and forever into the future. Yes, I am. Magnify, magnify. Manifest, manifest. So let it be spoken. So let it be done." We just created a vortex. What would happen if you put crystals around this? I don't know. Try it, family. Try it. You can order these magnets. Good question. eBay, Etsy, or Amazon. And you can create a xenon magnetic vortex. And let me see how that's feeling. Yep. And use a muscle test to see if you've got them in the right direction. And that's what I'm doing right now. Any questions before you wrap it up? Okay. Now, tomorrow, listen up. Tomorrow, we're having a show about the healing magical energy of Hawaii. And there's a significant African American community in Hawaii who network together, look out for each other. And people in that community, they don't age like people elsewhere. Hawaii has some mystical energy. And we're going to have a brother who's been living in Hawaii. He's a Guinness World Record holder 3 times. It'll be an honor. We're going to have Donald Thomas on the show tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Benjamin said, "I can feel them, bro." Hold on a second. Look what he just said. "I can feel them, brother. I tried this before when I heard you talk about them, and it really works. Thank you." Yeah, you're welcome. And if anyone is in chronic pain, Xenon is known to be the pain remover and the cell regenerator. So if you take the time to create, you can glue it together. Hey, what if you wear this around your neck, or put it around your arm, or put it around your kneecap, or put it in your lower back? I would put it in a protective encasement, like a pouch, glue it together, and then protect the glass bulb with, whether you tape it together, glue it together, protect it. And then what if you have it around your neck, or sisters around your waistline? I'm putting it right now near my navel. I'm gonna see what happens. Yeah, it makes the weight real light. And there's so much to discover. But you gotta take the time for getting quiet and saying, "I am revealing to me how to activate Xenon for regenerating my body back to youth." And I want to share one more thing before we go. We believe in our illusion that we're solid. We're really like a sponge, family. And the spirit water that our sponge bodies exist in is known as I am. So if you say, "I am flooding the sponge of my hands," or "I am flooding the sponge body," my sponge body It fills in all the empty space between the molecules with the spirit waters for whatever you want to regenerate. I am feeling and being healthier, stronger, younger. I am divinely protected. And you will feel, you visualize that spirit water looking like milky white light, and you being like a sponge, and it's permeating and filling the space between your atoms, your molecules, your electrons, so that you become a bubble, a bubble sponge of I am illumination, I am light, I am love, I am eternal youth, forgiving all the sea of existence. I am revealing what I am born to do. I am getting stronger, younger every day in every way. Yes, I am. Because remember, our bodies is like a sponge with holes and spaces. We in our head flood from our hearts. From our hearts, flood our heads, our sponge heads, our scalp, restore hair follicles. I am magic presence saturating my hair follicles, my skin. I am flowing freely everywhere through my sponge body. And I'm saying that right now, sponge body, because that's what we like. We got more space in between our bodies than our liquid spirit, which is known as I am, or Om in India, or Nuk Punuk in ancient Kemetic Atlantean words. I am magic presence, saturating, renewing, restoring, healing my sponge body of pain, whatever it is. Don't speak in negative terms, because we're on a full moon right now, energy family. We got the full moon in Cancer, and Cancer is all about feeling. So we say, I am renewing every part of my body. Yes, I am, with joy, bliss, and become a dream master of focusing and not giving energy to anything of imperfection. You know, I was on the phone with a good friend last night, and she was tired, and then she started rattling all this negative stuff about what's going on in the dream reality. I was like, girl, you better be careful. You better be careful what you talking. You speaking of imperfection on a full moon night. And she said, okay, let's stop. She caught herself. Uh, Good question, man. Use at your own risk, because computers are affected by high-powered magnets. So you got to be careful, because you might, you mess up your credit card. You might, mess up your ATM cards. You might be careful, because the strip is a magnetic strip. So, but the ultimate magnetism is our I am. I am divinely protected every day in every way. Here's one. Imagine now you got your sponge body, right? Say, I am loving everybody. And yes, I am everybody loving me. Yes, I am divine harmony. And harmony lives inside and around me. You create the better world through your sponge body. This is a sponge body, y'all. Sponge. It's a sponge that you can fill, saturate with the spirit ocean of I am. I am flooding the sponge bodies of my eyes to see in perfect perfection, delight, and harmony. I am. Ladies, you go to your reproductive. Men, you go to your reproductive. I am saturating my sponge faculties with bliss, light, happiness. Yes, I am. Your whole body's a sponge. It has the density of a sponge. So you can fill it up with the spirit light of our I am. And then imagine I am blessing the whole world. And yes, I am the whole world transforming moment by moment. I am revealing the secrets of whatever it might be that you desire. So I hope that was helpful. And be patient and persistent. But remember, family, you are sponge bodies in your density. And the spirit water is thicker than your sponge body. And it is receptive because when you say I am, you open the barn doors, the windows, and you allow energy to come into your sponge body, like filling up a sponge with spirit water of whatever you want to qualify. And it feels good. And it's very blissful. All right. So I hope this was helpful. Watch this show again. I'm going to literally see. I know one thing. Y'all, if I take this ring that was created while you're here on the show with me and sit this whole thing in a cup of water, man, I know this is going to be lit because water is liquid crystal. Just imagine that. All right. So you can create a crystal magnetic amulet with this. Watch this show again. Watch it again. Right now I haven't glued it together, but I'm going to put it in a glass of water and see what the outcome is going to be. And I'm going to put it in my bedroom. So when I go to sleep tonight, I want to see what the plants look like. I want to see what I feel like when I get up. This is what it's all about. Make your life adventurous experiment of unlimited possibilities. Ashe, aho. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. That's what it's about, family. And let me know how everything works out for you. Ashe. That's a wrap up. See you tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. It's going to be fascinating because when I was in Hawaii, family, the energy, the 45-pound weights, the dumbbells felt like 25. They don't tell you. If you eat right in Hawaii, you're going to be on a magical ride. All right. So we're going to roll out of here tonight. Remember, I'm going to put it in the show description. Health Fair, 8th and 9th in Brooklyn. And remember, Brother Rich is going to be doing his event on the 8th in Atlanta. So follow your heart because your heart is smarter than your head. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Don't trust everything your mind thinks. And forgive everyone. Peace out. Say often, yes, I am. Supreme shield of protection surrounding me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am remembering all I was born to do. Yes, I am. Take hold of your crystal, which will magnify your I am affirmations at least 600%. If you don't have a pistol, you better have a crystal.